I started off as an art historian, then specialised in fine art conservation, and then, because nobody was really considering wallpapers, you know, they were sort of felt to be sort of very decorative, ephemeral, so they weren't treated with the respect I felt they deserved. So I used the skills and the methodologies I'd learnt in paper conservation to develop techniques of dealing with wallpapers. And since then I've never looked back really. It's been really exciting because not only do we conserve wallpapers, we also recreate them using the traditional techniques and materials. Many of the 19th century papers were actually produced in Japan using traditional Japanese embossing techniques. And you know, they were quite a revelation because it's crisp, it's beautiful, and it's, you know, it's a traditional oriental way of embossing paper, but it was used by you know, many manufacturers and decorators in Europe. Downstairs, the William Morris wallpapers are completely different. They're block printed using distemper colours, and distemper is a mixture of animal glue and pigment. So, you know, that's why they tend to become quite friable if the animal glue breaks down with time or with moisture, and they become quite difficult to treat. But the block printing, I mean, a lot of the William Morris wallpapers in here have many colours, and for every different colour you needed to carve a different block. So it's a very complicated, slow, time-consuming process. Well, these are fabulous embossed imitation leather papers. So there's a lot of thickness of material there, so they tend to retain moisture. And unfortunately, we had water ingress coming through the top there, and that caused them to soak in the moisture, become very mouldy, and start to fall off the walls, and all the paint was beginning to flake. So we carefully took them down, took them back to the studio, treated the mould, reinforced all the damages, laid down all the flaking paint, lined them to give them extra support, and then brought them back and rehung them yesterday.